This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. So some quick reading updates. I finished up The Other Valley by Scott Alexander Howard, and I ended up enjoying this one. It's not my favorite thing I've ever read, but I did really like it. I think that it was a little bit mind-bending at times because it's the only book I've read where time travel is spatial, where one area is in the present, then another area is in the future, and then the other area is in the past, and then it like repeats indefinitely. So I think the rules of time travel that we normally see felt a little bit confusing. I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but it felt very dreamlike. The author didn't use any quotations whatsoever when using dialogue between characters, so it read like kind of stream of consciousness. The ending felt a little bit complicated in the sense that Benji and I couldn't really agree on what would happen in the future after the book ends because of the way that the time travel felt confusing. But the book felt like the time travel wasn't this extremely novel thing. Like, to everyone there, that was just how life was, and that was how it was treated in the book. It was just a facet of life that was normal, and I thought that was interesting. This was also Scott's first book. I thought this was a great debut novel. It felt very philosophical and tender. However, I can definitely see like 50% of people not liking this book because it was a slog in the middle. And very bleak in the middle. There was a portion where the plot changes and there's a time skip, and it feels depressing and slow for a major portion of the book. So it kept me going because I liked the main character, and I was also just wanting to see what happens, but I could see that turning a lot of people off and people not finishing the book. Moving on to my now current read. So last night, Benji had already started this show, but I started watching Heated Rivalry, which, if you don't know, is that raunchy, gay, explicit hockey romance show that's out. It's based on a book series. So I haven't read any of the series yet. I'm about to start it, but I do know that the show is mainly about book 2 with some tie-ins with book 1, because you can read them without really needing to know much, but they do have a little bit of crossover. So I am starting book 1. This is the first book, Game Changer. Basically, the plots are all just like gay hockey romance with some smut, which is like not what I read. I don't really read romance. I've never really read a smutty book, but the show, I don't even feel comfortable telling you guys that I watched that show because it was just so absurdly explicit that like but I figured I would give the series a chance because I'm into the show right now. My first gay romance with smut. So I'll let you know what I think. This is like completely out of my reading comfort zone, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. Also, I've been feeling really Christmassy lately. Like I've been feeling the Christmas spirit. So I think we're actually going to do some more holiday stuff in this vlog because it's the most wonderful time of the year. It only happens once a year. Our area is hosting a lot of holiday stuff this weekend. So we're probably going to go to another sort of holiday market. And obviously I'm going to take you guys with me, and we'll continue the Christmas vibes. going to... What is a holiday?
It's a holiday market. It's the Frogtown Holiday Hop. So
Frogtown Holiday Hop?
There's just going to be vendors, and I think they close off the streets because you're not allowed to drive there is what they said because there's no parking, so we're going to take an Uber.
Oh. And it started at 12, it ends at 5. It's now 2:26, so we're going to be fashionably late.
It's not like anyone's paying attention.
Everyone's paying attention. So this is less of like the holiday market I was expecting and more of a bunch of businesses and some pop-ups. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. A bunch of streets that have been closed off. Some random businesses and things like that. So I guess we're just gonna walk around.
See what's out there. I didn't really research it. It just looked cute. See, Frogtown Holiday Hop.
Holiday Hop. It just...
We're doing a lot of walking, not hop.
Side, I know he's so cute. Hi.
Look how big Winnie was. Is that how big Winnie was, or was she smaller?
I think Winnie was a little bit smaller. So far, all we have seen was that cat adoption area that was really packed, but a lot of really cute cats that I hope find homes we are unable to take.
Well, yes. Oh, yes. This place is...
I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. We didn't really look into this too much, and it's kind of just a bunch of... It's basically just businesses like...
It's like bar hopping, I
guess. In like an LA area, it feels very Silver Lake, if you know what that area is in LA. Meanwhile, I was expecting like the Huntington Holiday Market, but this is cool. It's just different, a lot of walking. We're probably gonna get something to eat if there's a restaurant stop. Oh, and there's a giant dirt mound in front of us.
It's the beautiful LA River.
We found the bike/walk path along the LA River, and it feels so much nicer. Now I feel like we can walk and not get hit by a lot of LA traffic.
Here.
And there's a lot of people. It's really nice. And the weather's good.
Yeah.
See the birds.
Oh, he's getting on the snake. Straddle it. Whoa.
Can we do half?
Actually, yeah.
With pepperoni?
Pizza time. Ooh, that's a good size for us. Yum. It's fun. That'd be a cool idea to have at our house.
Super cheesy.
I don't know if you can hear me very well, but we just called the Uber back. It was really interesting. It was basically just a bunch of businesses along the the LA River streets. A lot of very quirky vendors.
We didn't end up getting anything.
Yeah, there was a lot I didn't record or show, and we didn't end up getting anything. It was cool though because we don't spend too much time in this part of town, but yeah, it was pretty eclectic, and I'm gonna go home now. We're both really tired. We stayed up way too late last night.
Yeah, watching Hated Rivalry. I was trying to get Chris to watch the show earlier, and he didn't watch it, but then last night when we watched all 3 episodes. And who's your favorites?
I like Hollander, Team Hollander.
Yeah, I like Hollander and Scott Hunter. Yeah, those are probably my 2 favorites. Yeah.
It's late now. I'm at the gym. Today is unfortunately leg day, so I'm going to be doing that, which sucks. But there's no one here, probably because I come really late at night, and any normal person is likely not going to be here. It is now the next day. I've been reading more of my gay, smutty hockey romance, and it is so bad. Like, it is truly so bad, but in a way that is highly entertaining, and I feel like I'm using almost 0% brain power reading this book, and there's something really nice about that. It's just like reading it reads to me like fan fiction that you would read maybe in like middle or high school. But it's really entertaining. Don't get me wrong, like I'm still enjoying it despite it being really bad. Like I can really tell the appeal. This is around episode 3 of the show, and I don't really like these 2 guys as much as I like the book 2 guys. So I'm kind of just trying to get through this one so I can read the second one. Basically what's happening, oh, my air purifier just turned on. Let me turn that off. So basically the plot of this is the main character, Kip, who is the one at the smoothie bar. He works at a smoothie shop, and one morning this sexy pro hockey player guy comes in and orders a smoothie and then ends up doing really well that night at his pro hockey game. So he's trying to keep his routine exactly the same in order to replicate his night on the ice that went really well. So he keeps coming in for the smoothies and making it a routine, and then obviously the smoothie guy and the sexy hockey man are like getting together. So that's what's going on. I haven't actually gotten to any of these smutty parts yet. I've never read smut before, so I don't know what to expect. But yeah, so far it's just like a very simple Hallmark movie type of read. Yeah. Tonight, Benji and I are going back to where we used to live in Altadena because there's a street in Altadena called Christmas Tree Lane, and it has a bunch of, I don't know what kind of trees they are. They look very Christmassy though, and the entire street puts lights all up and down it. And last night was the official lighting of Christmas Tree Lane, but it gets very, very packed and really claustrophobic, so we didn't go last night, and I think we're just going to take a stroll down it tonight on our own. I miss Altadena, and it'll be nice to go back and go to Christmas Tree Lane. It's such a nice part of the season over there, so yeah. It doesn't look like there's any walking space right now. Everyone's just driving through, so I am also just driving through, and it's really nice. It looks like they have more lights up.
Yeah, it looks brighter. Because remember, one year when Chris and I were here, it was our first time seeing them light it up, and we're like,
That's it? Because it was kind of dim, but these look a lot brighter.
Yeah, it looks really wonderful. Really quickly, I want to talk about the continued sponsor of my channel, Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for hosting your very own website. As you guys know, I've talked about it. I made benjiplant.com a few years ago with zero web design experience, and Squarespace made it so easy. The overall aesthetic of a website is a top priority for me, and Squarespace offers these visual design tools to really elevate your website, starting with these customizable templates. You can also use Squarespace to actually sell content like courses, blogs, and videos after setting up a paywall, and then manage all of those payments very easily through Squarespace Payments, which can be set up in just a few clicks. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/chrismiddendorf for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And thank you, Squarespace, for continuing to support my channel. Also, can you guys hear this? Benjamin's newest aquarium, the filter, has been making water noises. I don't know if you could hear that throughout that entire thing, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. Been enjoying vlogs. So yeah, I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, or start to your week. Bye.